Today's very latest news coming to you first from the fabulous Pattaya Media Group here in Pattaya. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you. The defence issued by Thailand's Prime Minister against charges of appointing an unqualified person to a government position has become tense, literally, as his team claimed that the wording of regulations refer to someone in office and found to be acting illegally, and not someone who's found to have acted illegally before taking office. It's all down to the wording. Confused? Well, so are most people, but the charges he has to answer to involve Kun Pichit's appointment as a minister, despite what Thai press refer to as his dubious background. He was jailed in 2008 for 6 months, after the Supreme Court found that he and 2 junior colleagues had tried to bribe court officials as they represented then-former Prime Minister Thaksin in his court cases. Thailand, and indeed much of the world, is awaiting the outcome of cases against the Prime Minister and separately those against the Move Forward Party. According to a survey, most Thais, in fact 99%, are in favour of the recognition of same-sex unions, with close to 100% giving support, and the majority for plans to allow spouses to manage partners' assets and to consent for partners' medical treatment, along with the usual marriage rights. The law is expected to go into effect very soon in Thailand and is likely to see City Hall registry offices fully booked for a while. In the capital, a fake motorbike taxi rider has been arrested after targeting multiple females late at night. Looking for those who appeared intoxicated, he would take them to hotels and rooms and abuse them while filming. The arrest followed the brave reporting by one Chinese woman who woke up in a strange room and realized that she had been violated. Dressed as a taxi driver, he spotted her, obviously waiting for a ride, and pretended to be the driver she'd booked. Reality is that ride apps do give the registration numbers of their drivers, and that, even if intoxicated, is an essential check, especially for women. In Naklua, a man who admitted betting a 13-year-old girl to drink half a bottle of spirits whilst at a village celebration has handed himself into police after the girl made a quick recovery in hospital where she'd had her stomach pumped. Caught on camera, he had no option but to admit that he'd made the bet and paid the girl from an extremely poor family. He faces a maximum 30,000 baht fine or 3 months in jail, but it's likely that he won't face jail at all, instead compensating the family. When a non-Tabri delivery driver was charged with road rage and caught on CCTV threatening a family who'd lost their way while driving, he proved his hot temper by throwing food to the ground and stripping off in a police station where he was being questioned. It seems the husband was driving slowly looking for directions when the speedy bike rider got angry because he wasn't able to whiz through the streets, leading him to kick the car and threatening them with a knife, which he conveniently had stashed under his bike seat. Family say he's normally meek and mild. Police, they're unconvinced. Meanwhile at home, and as promised, the Jomtien Beach saw heavy specialised equipment brought in, getting the storm-damaged sand back to its previous levels in a one-day operation which needed beach vendors to clear their wares to the side and not trade for the day. Alongside the levelling, a full beach clean-up of dross and litter was underway, promising tourists an even better venue from today. City Hall has started a full check into a hotel complex, which locals in Naklua suddenly claim has been built too close to the shoreline. Checks on not only permits but also deeds and the EIA approval have shown initially that all parts of the resort are built legally. However, a further investigation continues to ensure the transparency to the public, and the outcome is expected within months. And Satahip police are seeking their very own Captain Jack Somchai this week after pirates who smuggled untaxed oil on boats in the bay are thought to have stolen back their own vessels, which had been impounded by marine police. 3 boats, containing 330,000 litres of oil, were all neatly moored just off the marine police pier until they disappeared, according to reports. Despite search crews being sent out, it's assumed that the wily pirates of the bay had had plenty of time to make their getaway. Police in Lam Chabang have arrested 3 men in uniforms and charged them with impersonating police officers. That followed a shopkeeper's complaint that the trio had robbed him this week. He claims they forced him into a car, tried to sell him drugs, and pointed out that he had no choice in the matter. Refusing, he was beaten and robbed of 8,000 baht along with his own bike, which he hopes that police will find and return to him. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 33 degrees dropping down to 28, a sunnier day than we've seen in the recent past, but with the real feel of around 38 degrees. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103fm and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.